welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I created Dolled Up by Jay. So in today's video, I wanted to discuss bags that are works of absolute art. Fabulous, exquisite, just so stunning. And these are bags that I have seen recently and I am obsessed. Now, these aren't necessarily, run to the store and buy them bags. Some of them are very special edition limited, but I thought I would share them anyways, because if you are watching this channel, you're probably interested in fashion as an art form and you appreciate it. A lot of people tend to get caught up in the same kind of trending bags. I totally understand that and appreciate that, but there's just so many out there that maybe you don't even know about that are just fabulous, beautiful, and maybe the same cost as some very popular bags out there. So first, I really wanted to highlight the Dior Artist Collection. So this started in 2016 by Maria Grazia Chiuri, and she basically wanted Dior to collaborate with artists from all around the world to create their own version of the Lady Dior bag. And I think this is an amazing initiative, and basically these bags are very, very limited, very special edition, but I think it's so cool what they actually come up with. Now, I don't know where you can actually buy these, because I think that these end up being like part of an exhibition, but I think you can purchase them, and they start at about 6,000 US all the way up to 18,000 plus, depending on, which bag, what medium, etc. But I think this is just such a cool initiative, and some of the bags are just really insane. I don't know why, but the Dior website was not working. And click on Dior Art number 6. That's what this year's collection is with. I had to go through a ton of different fashion articles to get you guys all the pictures. So I really hope you enjoy these. Now, one of the craziest ones I noticed is this very asymmetrical bag. It is really cool. It looks like it's made almost out of like a hard material. It's got this kind of case around it. This is really, really cool. Honestly, if I saw someone wearing this, I'd be like, wow, like respect, like look at that. That is so unique. That is so out there. I just love it. This is not your everyday bag, but this is definitely for, the people that appreciate fashion as an art form, and I'm here for it. Another artist did these beautiful bags with green and black, and I think as well blue, with kind of these golden embellishments. They're all over the hardware. Really, really cool. It almost reminds me of like the Prada Kahir bag when they had lightning bolts and moons and stars on them. I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Reminds me a little bit of that vibe, but I'm here for it. Another one that I think was really nice was this all over gold one with almost what looks like an evil eye. And then the Dior charms and hardware are all in gold. And then there is like a snake charm on there as well. I think that's beautiful. There's also like a beaded one. That's really interesting. It looks like there's beaded clowns on it. I'm not too sure, but I thought it was really cool anyways. I mean, very rarely do we actually see like a beaded Lady Dior bag that isn't just all black. So I'm definitely here for it. Something different. There's also this interesting one that has what looks like to be raised acrylic paint. The bag looks like it's covered in hand-painted acrylic. My grandpa is an artist and he uses this technique where there's just blotches of paint on the canvas and it is raised. If you look at it from the side, you can see all the texture. This is what that bag reminds me of a little bit, is his technique, which is cool. I just love that idea of this whole artist capsule that they do every year. And of course, there are some that aren't really, the hottest. There's a couple of strange ones, kind of like, some of them have a little bit of odd colors. I'm really interested, especially living in Dubai. I would love to see someone walking around with one of these bags. I think they're really cool. What's funny is that for the price now of even a Chanel Classic Flap or an Hermes Birkin, you could actually buy, if you could get your hands on one of these artist bags from Dior, that will be super limited release in the world. And they start at 6,000, which is cheaper than the medium Classic Flap now, and much cheaper than the Birkin. So food for thought if you are a huge Dior fan and, maybe you didn't know about this type of yearly collaboration that they do. So I think this is an amazing way to get a very special piece of fashion that is a collector's item. Okay, now a little bit more commonly available, if the idea of getting an artist bag is a little bit too daunting and too stressful to you, I absolutely love, I think this was part of their resort collection. This is the Lady Dior, the butterfly bag. Oh, this is beautiful. Now it does appear to be a woven material, so you have to be careful with dirt because it is a lighter bag, but it is just so beautiful. I love the butterfly detail. It is currently sold out online. There is still a chance you could find it in store, of course, if you have like your SA's contact number and all of that, but really, really stunning. I love that. And fun fact, Lady Dior bag used to be called the Choo Choo, and then it was renamed to commemorate Princess Diana, who was a big fan of the bag. So a little trivia for you. Okay, next, on to the feather trend of the season. Fendi has released this version of their peekaboo bag. Now, it is almost impossible to find photos of this online, but I have seen it. I have seen it around in shopping vlogs, and I really want to see it in person somewhere. I live in Dubai, so maybe I'll run into it, and if I do, I'm definitely gonna vlog my experience. This is their peekaboo bag with the feathers. I think it's a really, really cool bag. This is definitely kind of like, it's just so fluffy, it's just so extra. You know what though? It seems like every designer has been doing shearling versions of bags for the last few years to be on trend. Now that feathers are a thing, I wonder if we're gonna start seeing feather bags. So the only thing different is shearling, I would argue, probably collects dirt faster than feathers. Feathers, you can kind of just like ruffle them out and, you know, clean them. But feathers are a little bit more delicate, perhaps. So that's the only thing. I am interested to see how these type of bags wear. I really think that we're going to see more feather bags coming into spring, summer because they are such a big trend. For example, Bottega as well already has a feather purse out, kind of to match the shoes that they have. So yeah, that is my prediction. Officially putting it out there. Spring, summer 2022, there's going to be feather bags popping. In the new season, Chanel, they have done this beautiful, it's just called mini evening bag, and it is price upon request. So with Chanel, anytime something is price upon request, you know the price is going to be very high. Now, it's funny because I know that a lot of people are really obsessed with the Prada reissue bag with all the Swarovski crystals on it. And there is another designer that I saw in the Mall of the Emirates today, and I forget what the name of them, but they have a lot of kind of, you know, sling style Y2K bags, but all kind of crystallized, very small, a little bit better price point. I feel like Chanel saw that trend and then was like, we're gonna make it our own. We're gonna make it so effing extra. And it's basically a bag adorned with crystals and pearls, and it's like a little mesh evening bag, but really, really beautiful and definitely gonna be hard to find, I'm sure. Definitely expensive, but I think they basically looked at this trend and were like, you know what? Here's the line and we're just gonna sprint through it with this new one. That's what I think about this. I think it's fabulous. Another item from Chanel that I really haven't seen anyone talk about, and I don't know where this girl got this purse, if it's from a previous collection, maybe you guys can help me out. I think on Instagram, her name is Maya Molnar. I don't know the name of this bag. I only saw it in her photo and I was like, wow, I need to screen grab this and mention this in my video because this is a really cool bag. It's an all gold, what looks like a pure metal, almost finish or coated leather gold Chanel bag. I think it's really, really cool. And I have not seen anyone else online, anywhere, anyone in person, anyone in Dubai wearing this bag. I don't know the name. The only thing it reminds me of maybe is those miniature bags that they were doing as part of their like $15,000 like 4 mini bag collection with the Chanel trunk included for like the holiday season and all of that. But those bags were like this big and hers is a proper size. So if anyone knows, comment below because I would love to know the name of this bag and when it came out. Okay, and last but not least is this Valentino Swarovski bag. I saw it today in Mall of the Emirates and I thought it was just honestly stunning. I'm not a really big yellow person. I used to get yellow on my nails, but I don't actually think I own any yellow clothing. Difficult color to match, you know what I mean? It's not for everybody, you know, but I saw this bag and I was like, wow, this is absolutely stunning. And it's covered in Swarovski crystals. It's got the beautiful V logo on it and it kind of opens up and it has a crossbody strap that is removable. This is limited edition. They also have a pink version, Swarovski moment, that's also limited. And that's really beautiful as well. So these are 2 limited edition releases from Valentino. I think they are stunning. And you know what? Surprisingly, the price, I thought it would be much higher for an all Swarovski Valentino bag. And it was about 15,000 dirhams, so about $400 to $4,500 US. Honestly, I'm really surprised by that because I know Swarovski crystals are expensive, but they're not crazy expensive. But considering it's limited edition, they could have easily charged like $6,000 to $7,000 for this. Considering that, you know, Louis Vuitton is charging like what, $5,500 now for a twist bag, which those are nice, but like nothing that special about it. You know what I mean? And this bag from Valentino with Swarovski crystal everywhere, limited edition, beautiful, everything is $4,500 US. That doesn't make any sense to me. So Go figure. I thought it was a beautiful work of art. I had to share it with you. If you are a Valentino lover, you will appreciate it, I hope. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, something different. You know, it's fun to talk about what's new and hot and trending, but I also like to appreciate fashion as an art form and, you know, have a little discussion with you. And it's not always about hauls and buy this, you need to buy this now. Buy the Valentino bag, honestly, it's beautiful. But I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you, I love you. And if you are new here, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you back on my channel. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.